Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Racefice Smokehouse and Grill. And today we are borrowing a recipe that I saw on meatchurch.com's YouTube page. We are going to be taking this pork belly and smoking it like a brisket. I'm going to put a link to their video in the description also, so you can check that one out. But for now, let's get this seasoned up and on the smoker. I saw this recipe on Meat Church's YouTube page. They took a full pork belly, smoked it like a brisket, and it looked amazing. So I knew I had to run out and get a pork belly and try it immediately. So I have this nice 6.5 pound pork belly here. It's a Duroc pork belly. Meat Church used a full pork belly, which would be about double this size. So I only have half of what they used. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna open this up. Now we have a nice beautiful pork belly here, but there are some bits like this and here that I am going to trim off. Normally you don't trim too much off of here because that fat's going to render out really nice, but we are going to on this one. Put a quick trim here. What they do is they quarter it to get more bark around the side, and there are different sizes along the pork belly. So on this particular one, we're just going to cut it in half because we don't have the full one. So it looks like we have a nice line right here, so that's the line we're going to follow. Boom. Work on the silver skin a little bit. Okay, so as far as trimming, that's all we're going to do. We've got the nice fat on the back, which is the side that we're going to smoke up. Because when you slice it, you want that nice fat cap to be intact. So we're going to season this side first before we get it on the Weber Smokey Mountain. Now on the Meat Church video, they use two different recipes, one Meat Church rubs and one basically a salt pepper rub. I was all out of my Meat Church rubs, so I made a quick salt, pepper, garlic, and some smoked paprika rub. And I think that's gonna be great. So let's get these seasoned up real quick. Now this is skin off pork belly. Some will come with the skin on it, but you want to make sure that skin is off. These are all rubbed up now. We're going to let this set up, get the Weber Smokey Mountain fired up. We're going to be using Jealous Devil lump charcoal with some cherry chunks inside of that. I think cherry is perfect for pork. It's going to give a nice color and nice flavor. So while the grill's getting ready, we're going to let this rest. We'll be back when it's time to put these on. Okay, we have our pork belly that we're cooking like brisket on the Weber Smokey Mountain using a water pan. We are going to let this go for a couple hours. We're going to come back out and probably spritz it a couple times. And what we're really looking for is tenderness, making sure that this is done and nice and tender. That should be somewhere around the 200 degree mark. So we're gonna come back in a little bit and check in to see how this bad boy's doing. We're gonna try to keep this cook around 250, 275, somewhere in that range on the Weber Smokey Mountain. Okay, let's take a look at this pork belly. Now this is looking awesome. You can see it's starting to dry out just a bit on the top. So what we're going to do is I have some apple cider vinegar here mixed with a little water, and we're going to spritz it to keep that surface moist. So this is the color we have after about an hour and a half. In about another hour, hour and a half, we're going to start probing for temperature. This is going to be done probably around 200 degrees internal. So we want to make sure we don't overshoot it. Okay, these pork bellies are looking great. What we're going to do right now is check the internal temperature. Our digital thermometer is telling us it's at about 200 internal. Let's just verify that. Oh yeah, and it's going in like butter. Next thing we're doing is just the jiggle test, see how loose this is. And you can see that this thing is super tender. Super tender. So these are good to go. Oh man, yeah. Super tender. We are going to take these off right now, slice them, and try them. Okay, we are done. This took us, what time is it? 6:30, and we put it on at 11:30. 7 hours it took for us to get this done here. That's okay. Now we got to try it. So let's take a bite, slice this open here. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, look how juicy. Just pouring out of there. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. I knew this was going to be good, but my Lord, this is really good. Holy cow. I never thought of doing brisket, or I never thought of doing pork belly this way, but this is so good. You'll have to try it. Anyhow, please give us a like, a subscribe if you like what we're doing here. Check us out on social media, on Instagram and Facebook. And we'll talk to you later. Cheers, everybody. Thanks.